Namaskar. Welcome to Ahara Arogya Adhyatma, the light of Samskara. Today we have Sri Pawan M. Srivatsa, the founder of Chakshu Foundation. Chakshu is the eye. So all of us, we know two eyes, but there is a third eye of Shiva, which is also the eye of awareness. Today he is here as a consulting psychologist who has treated thousands of people, and he has also been a spiritual preacher also. And we are going to talk about the problems of the elderly. So we say that when they cross 60, invariably, they have so much of memory loss and they start forgetting the things. But they remember all the old things that happened, and that too bitter experiences they keep on repeating like the old gramophone, and they don't come out of it. And apart from that, because they have retired, now they feel that they don't have the power, they don't have any control in the family, and the children are not listening to them, nobody is caring for them. So though they are retired, they should not get tired, they should be fresh, because all the wisdom they have collected in their 60 years of life, they should be able to give it to the grandchildren, children, and the people in that one. So what do you say, Srivatsa, that Pawan, whether these people should utilize their life or go on worrying about themselves?
Worrying is a part and parcel of life. We have to first of all accept the fact that even an 8-year-old child is worrying.
Okay.
We, in the process of living our lives, are learning how to worry about things, and we become masters when we become old.
Okay.
If
Okay.
we practice to live our life peacefully in solitude, we become the master when we are reaching the old age. We are
Okay.
not giving it a number because a few people feel old at a very young age and a few people feel young at even 94, like my grandfather.
I know.
so, so we have to be aware that what we are practicing on a daily living, from the day we become conscious about our own existence, what we practice on a daily routine, on a daily basis, is what we become master in. That is why they say practice makes a human perfect.
Yeah.
So when
Correct.
it comes to ruminating about the experiences in the past, like how you said, it is obvious that a white shirt with a drop of soup on it,
Hmm.
and someone in the restaurant is looking at me from time to time, I don't think that I look beautiful or I look handsome. I think that
Okay.
they are looking at me because of the red dot on my shirt, which is
Okay.
called a spotlight effect.
Okay.
So, in our life as well, when we turn back and see the past, we only see those spots where
Hmm.
we suffered,
Okay.
and we start ruminating about it. We feel guilty
Okay.
about it. Uh,
Hmm.
we start repenting about the decisions we have made in the past and things like that.
Yeah.
Rather than collecting those as experiences and giving it as a sweet or a medicine to
Okay.
people
Yeah. Yeah.
is what is
So,
needed, as you said.
yeah.
Yes.
So the past bitter experiences, they should not become like, we should not regret about it. Rather than we have to learn a lesson from that. And so that we must teach the youngsters. There is called as a Vidura Niti. Vidura was a very, very brilliant person, and he has given so much of wisdom. And that says that as they grow old, they must see that the knowledge is imparted to the others. And even Chanakya says, our life is not enough to learn from our experiences. We have to learn from the other follies. So when others commit mistakes or something has gone wrong, we must learn so that we don't do. And these people would have lived for 60 years and they have so much of experience, and they should be able to give it to others rather than keep on regretting and getting drowned in their own sorrows. But nowadays, what has happened is either they say that my wife is not there, nobody is giving me food because wife was taking care of him very well, or the daughter-in-law is not caring, or the son is not bothering. And especially those who go to the old age home, they feel miserable. Recently you must have seen a couple committed suicide because the son put them into the old age home. So these things should not happen. What is your opinion? How do you tackle this problem?
Ma'am, when it comes to old age, one thing we generally see in them and wrongly diagnose it is depression.
Okay.
It might or might not be depression. One other thing which goes under the carpet is empty nest syndrome. They will be feeling empty.
Ah,
The
correct,
nest that
correct.
they had built in the past, the
Mm,
network that they had, the people that were
okay.
coming home and going out, they
Mm,
slowly start reducing, they slowly start distancing away. Maybe a few
okay.
people passed away, maybe a few people have migrated to a different country, maybe a few people have gotten some kind of negative opinions, or they might have their own commitments as a result of which they are not able to spend time with these people. Just because these
Okay.
people have a lot of time left, they expect
Mm,
other people to treat them the same way, which is not going
okay.
to happen. Their roles
Ah,
change, but they are not able to accept the fact that my
that.
role is now changed. I need to spend some time with solitude right now, and I don't have any other choice. If they complain about their solitude, it becomes loneliness. If they enjoy their loneliness, it becomes solitude.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. That's really, really nice. And that
Yes.
solitude, they must utilize for meditating and
Self-confidence.
connecting with the universe and becoming one with the universe. And there,
Yes.
their energy, the cosmic energy will come into them and they can lead a better life. So
Yes.
rather than regretting, they should be
Yes.
smiling and advising the people. And Pawan, invariably, people reside in their past. In fact, that should be only a reference. They should not reside. And if they go on thinking about the past only, they cannot think about the future or the present. And what
Yes.
do you say about it?
There is a small story which is in Buddhism.
Hmm.
I want to narrate that story where
Hmm.
there were two old people in a village who were
Hmm.
always fighting,
Hmm.
and the people in the village were having a preconceived notion that wherever there is a fight, it is between these two people. Okay.
Okay.
One day, Buddha came to their village for
Village.
Chaturmas
Hmm.
during this period. So
Hmm.
these two people got to know that Buddha has come here, so we should go and get the matter settled there. One person was saying that the God exists, and the other person was saying that the God doesn't exist.
Hmm.
These two people were fighting to prove their point to be right. So
Okay.
these two people went to Buddha.
Hmm.
Uh, they sat in front of him and asked, "Sir, Your Highness, we have come here to prove our points to be true. But
Hmm.
we don't have any person to judge it. We
Hmm.
want you to judge." The Buddha said, I want to, I will be doing it. But I want one person to come and sit in front of me at once and talk about their point and go. I will give the judgment to them. So the first person comes in and sits. He says the God is not there. But the person who is standing outside is believing that the God is there. You see,
Hmm.
sir, I will be very honest with you. These eyes have not seen God. This skin has not touched the God. These ears have not listened to the voice of God. How can I say that the God exists? How can anybody say that the God exists? You can't perceive it, so it is not there. Buddha said, who said the God is there? No, the God is not there. Please tell that to that fellow who is standing outside. Thank you for proving my point. Thank you. And he leaves. He continues
Okay.
with his complete life thinking that
Okay.
the God is not there. And he
Hmm.
continues his sadhana.
Okay.
The second fellow comes in, Pranamji. Yes, God exists, right? Buddha said, yes. Who told no? The fellow who just went, we are breathing because of Vayu. We are seeing because of the sun. We are thinking because of Ishvara. People are saying that God is not there. Are people not wasting their life? I have been meditating and I have been experiencing God all through my life. That fellow, even though he meditates, he is not able to perceive God. Papa, he does his meditation in a different way, so he's not able to. Please make people understand that the God is there. Who said the God is not there? God is there. Have you not experienced it? This fellow says, yes, the God is there. Don't worry. You don't meet him. I've asked him not to meet you again because it will be a problem for you if he asks you to teach him meditation. You go your way, let him go his way. This fellow also felt happy and he does the pranam and he leaves. There was a student of Buddha who was sitting there and observing all these things. He got confused. Yala, Buddha. Can you please tell me whether God exists or not? Now I am confused. So Buddha said,
Hmm.
we are saying that the God is existing to the person who believed that the God exists, because he lived all his life believing that God exists. And I told that the God doesn't exist to the person who believed all through his life that the God doesn't exist. Right? We have to not change the way they are thinking at an old age. Let them live the way they are at the end of their life, because this is the climax of their life. That should be more sounded. They want to live their life to the fullest. Let them do it that way. This is
Yes.
such a wise thing that Buddha said that day, which is true even to this day. We should follow it, ma'am. That is what I would like to say.
So the climax, has to be end very beautifully and not in a tragedy. So all
Yes.
the people, those who have grown old, let them
Hmm.
live happily and make others happily and happiness around them. And that's a good climax. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
My pleasure, ma'am.